Rocky and Riri, I've been thinking about you daily. Unforgettable like you Swaley. Popping your soda water every time I see you. I want you. Do you want
Nobody move, nobody yet.
You know about the Rocky and Ronnie. We be like Clyde and Bonnie.
We just see the reaction to the shot. We don't know why it happened, Chief.
Well, you know what I always say, right, Gene?
I just might go over.
Oh, that's work.
After an armed robbery goes horribly wrong, two outlaws take refuge in the Demolition Derby Zone's pay-per-view event.
Like a sax on the phone, blow the horn till I'm known, that's sexy. Oh, that's not got sex. That whoa, whip, whoa. My back wheel spinning my backyard. Black Gucci backpack, baby, I'm the Renaissance. So hard, I'm stone walls. Electric power, bone draws. I'm like I'm Savon, water wall, black rubber man. Star on my arm, I'm rubbing it. Throw them dice like every day I'm hustling. My Mustang swing, I got mustard in the back. I'm too much.
Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang.
Every day I'm hustling, muscles down, let my corner swing. Round and around, bust a frown. Bang, 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 bang. Silky sideways, highway. I pull my head back as it blows on the highway.
Break it up, let's go! Drink up, smash hard! This is living! Feel that fire! More chaos!
The prize money from Lady Elaine's demolition derby was able to sustain the two while they were on the run. Sure, the derby didn't pay the cash they were accustomed to, but due to the circumstances, Ronnie and Clyde had no choice. Rockclyde, aka Clyde
Why
or
you
Rocky, was a
on your
wheelman
phone?
from Harlem. He had a horrible gambling addiction. Whenever Clyde was losing, he would text his girlfriend Ronnie, and she would shut down the dice game.
Pretty boy, scoop up that money. You ain't gonna do shit, right?
Rockclyde, pretending not to know it was Ronnie who was robbing them, performed as if he was trying to win an Oscar.
Girl, it's gonna get your ass beat.
Some of the gamblers informed the authorities so they could file a
We
police
know who
report.
you are. You know that, don't you?
You might as well pull that mask off. So
Not
you
only
know
did
who I
Ronnie
am?
and Clyde take the jewelry, they also left a few people wounded. If the Six God found out it was Rocky that set him up,
I don't talk to the police. I'm having my lawyer get in touch with you, Sheriff. It's good she didn't leave no prints. She kidnapped and shot someone, so she's a menace. It's a robbery homicide at the Good Boys gas station. At 12:45, a woman in a ski mask fired and killed police.
Officer Black knew Ronnie since she was little and hoped he could get a clue from the surveillance footage.
You wouldn't know who this is, would you?
That was the moment that Ronnie knew she had to get out of town. Maybe driving with Rocky in California wasn't such a bad idea.
I know you killed that
Clyde
man.
killed the cop. If he was the only thing between him and a life with Ronnie, he chose Ronnie, and he would do it every time.
I heard he ran off with my money with his car.
It was going to be hell up in Harlem. While the police had insufficient evidence for the time being, the only people Ronnie and Clyde had to worry about was the Six God. He had already sent his bounty hunters out to keep tabs on them until he arrived. Jetpack Joe was the first person to find them, but the twins weren't far behind. Beyoncé rode one bull and Sasha Fierce rode the other, twin bitches on twin bulls. What can a bull do against a Mustang? That's what Clyde was thinking. He was so close to the Derby, his nerves were itchy. Clyde was used to conning people, but he knew that ever since that day he won the brown cashmere outfit off of Six's back,
You can pay for a car and race.
that was what really
Sponsor
pissed him
workshop.
off. The fact that
Whatever
he
your
got
money can
played,
buy.
it would just stick in his craw, rot in the back of his head, until a day came when Six would get the payback he felt he deserved. And unfortunately for Ronnie and Clyde, that day was today. Six used his abundant resources to enter into Lady Elaine's demolition derby. He wanted to rub Rocky's face in a big pile of bullshit, because that's just what he was. Full of
I bought
shit.
the car just so I could track a sucker to
When Ronnie saw Six, she knew it was about to be some shit. He had a "where she at" look in his eyes that Ronnie didn't like none the least. But Six was a gambling businessman. Not only was his business gambling, but his gambling was business. Squander his whole fortune
Go!
just to prove a motherfucking point.
I'm not sure about this.
scared money don't win. But all money ain't good money either.
And he couldn't wait to see the look on his face when he saw him. Sure, Ronnie was a gangster. He knew she wouldn't flinch, even if she was scared. Clyde was another story. It upset him to his core. How could a dusty, broke-ass nigga like Rocky ever have the audacity to have him robbed? And by his girlfriend, no less. At this moment, Six lost all respect for Clyde. He sent his woman out to do what he wouldn't do. Ain't that just about a bitch?
What do we have to scare you from?
This gave Six the idea to see Lady Elaine and query if side bets were available. Six wanted all his money back now, not just from one robbery, but for all the robberies. He tallied it to around $30,000, which to Rocky was crazy, but he understood that in this moment his bargaining chips were down, and he had to play the hand he was dealt. With that said, he challenged Six to a double or nothing derby ride. However, Six objected that Clyde didn't have the collateral he needed. Clyde asked Six what would he want for collateral. Six looked up and stared at Ronnie in silence. While Clyde was quick to object, Ronnie jumped in, shook hands, and sealed the deal. Six God felt like they were just putty in his hands now to speak with Lady Elaine. If anything, Six definitely was putting his bid in. He also wanted to see if he could set up a gambling shack somewhere on the demolition site. But first things first.
After some thought, I have decided to allow you to be able to begin steakhouse gambling. After 3 months, we will revisit this agreement.
We're doing this our way. MPUing.
Whoa, let's go, Derby! Take that fifth and he's coming! Go, Tigers, go! Finish line is the winner takes all!
It's money in the soapbox races, and I want you to be my main heel.
Why me?
'Cause you're a star. You're my star. He's my money. Stars can be replaced. Don't you forget that shit.
Lady Elaine allowed Six to run his little gambling shack because she wanted the clout that came along with the Six God. He wanted a gambling shack. She wanted to be the female Vince McMahon. She saw the uptick in viewers when she did soapbox carts versus demolition-style antics. Demolition kept a racer at the hospital and incapable of driving, to where soapbox racing was less dangerous as well, more intriguing to her YouTube viewers. She didn't have to tell the soapbox viewers to like and subscribe. Monetization would be easier, and simply an easier route to television. That was what Lady Elaine wanted, to have her races syndicated on national television. Just like Saturday morning ABC Sports. Lady Elaine would watch the females skate demolition track with vigor. It was her husband's dream to be a star, and now that he's gone, it only made sense to reach for the stars.
That's it, girl, charge! Right on, queen!
You know how we do it. Just me and my ride. Keep your eyes on me.
Let's go, baddies, it's Barbie Derby time! Yeah, fill that.
While Six was preparing to rake in the money, Lady Elaine was betting on the Six's star power. Would he be able to let the dogs out? Only time would tell. But for the meantime, all the players of this game were preparing for their next moves. Who would align themselves with whom in this game of treachery and revenge?
It's Oprah's revenge! Burn rubber, baby! Here comes the pain! T-bone time!
Thug life rolls deep. Let's smoke them. Yeah,
Join us next time to find out who will win the race between Six and Clyde. If Clyde loses, then Ronnie has agreed to spend one night with the betting master Six God. In a world of elaborate evil, only one will win.
You ladies having a good time?
Yes, this is amazing!
Great. To a good night.
To the best night!
Cheers.
You're the best, Elon!